It is servlets. Okay. Servlets. So before going into the servlets, first we'll see some basics behind this, and first we'll understand what is a servlet, where these servlets will be placed, or where to write these servlets, what is the purpose of servlets. Okay, we'll try to find answers for these questions first, right? So when we are speaking about this Java, okay, when we are speaking about this Java, we know that it is a platform independent, right? Portable, architecture neutral, right? So these are some of the features of the Java, right? So when we are writing the programs till now, whatever the programs till now we are writing, all these programs we were executing on a single machine, right? All these programs, whatever we studied till now, all we are executing on a single machine. Means which are the machine I am using, on the same machine I will write the program and I will compile, I will get the output, right? So these type of programs we'll call it as standalone applications. Okay, this type of programs we'll call it as standalone applications. Whatever the applications we are writing, means whatever the programs we are writing and we are executing on the single machine, such type of applications we will call it as standalone applications. Kindly remember. For example, let us take calculator, right? Let us take calculator. So in your computer, you can just open the calculator, so that will be displayed, right? So it will be executed on a single machine, right? Okay. Similarly, you just open the MS Word or MS Office, whatever the applications we are having, you just open. So those applications we will call it as standalone applications. Means we will write the code and the applications will execute on a single machine, right? So here, whatever we studied, that is core Java concepts. Whatever we studied core Java concepts, with this knowledge, with the knowledge of core Java, we can write only standalone applications. We can write only standalone applications, means the application programs which can be executed on a single machine. Such type of application programs we will call it as standalone applications. Standalone applications. Now, so when we study the advanced topics in Java, okay, when we study this advanced Java concept, this is only for our convenience. There is no difference that the core Java or advanced Java is there. According to the Java, we are having Java Standard Edition, right? Java Standard Edition. Standard Edition is there. That is J2SE, right? Next, Java Enterprise Edition. That is J2EE. Next, Java Micro Edition, right? Only this is a classification which are this Sun Microsystems or this Oracle Corporation has given. Okay, Java Standard Edition, Java Enterprise Edition, and Java Micro Edition. That is J2ME, right? So these are the various differentiations which are given by our Oracle. But our convenience, we have made this concepts, Java concepts, into core Java and advanced Java, which includes, okay, JDBC, servlets, and JSP. Kindly remember, which includes JDBC, servlets, and JSP, right? Which are used to develop web applications. So just make an understanding here. By the knowledge of core Java, we can develop standalone applications, means the application programs which can be executed on a single machine. Whereas this advanced Java concept, that is JDBC, servlets, and JSP. These we can use. These, so we should acquire these knowledge. We should acquire the knowledge of JDBC, servlets, and JSP if we want to develop these web applications. For example, let us take google.com, right? For example, let us take google.com, facebook.com, or gmail.com, and so on, right? So these are some of the web applications we are having. As the name itself, it specifies. As the name itself is specific, web applications means the applications which serves the other applications. The applications, we develop an application, okay? Here we develop an application, okay? Here we develop an application that can be used by any other users on the internet or through the web. Such applications we will call it as web applications. We will develop an application so that application can be used by the users on the web. The users on the web. For example, just see google.com, right? It can be used by n number of users, those who are connected to a web. Similarly, facebook.com, gmail.com, right? All these are web applications. Now, if we want to develop a web applications, then we should acquire the knowledge of JDBC, servlets, and JSP. JDBC, servlets, and JSP. Is it clear? See, in these three, whatever the concepts that till now we studied, all these core concepts are in this one, Java Standard Edition. Whatever the core Java concepts are, whatever it is, whether it is a class, object, package, interface, threading, collections, all those are included inside the Java Standard Edition. Along with that, this JDBC is also included in a Java Standard Edition. Is it clear? This JDBC is also included in a Java Standard Edition, whereas this servlets and JSP are comes under Enterprise Edition. Servlets and JSP comes under Enterprise Edition. Is it clear? Any response, please?
Yes, sir.
Okay. See, till now, whatever the concepts we studied, all those concepts comes under core Java, where we can use this knowledge to develop the standalone applications. If we want to develop the applications, that is web applications, means the application which can be used by the users on the web. Such applications, if I want to develop, then I should acquire the knowledge of JDBC, servlets, and JSP. For our convenience, we made it as core Java and advanced Java. But according to the Sun Microsystems or according to the Oracle Corporation, they have classified this Java into Java Standard Edition, that is J2SE, Java Enterprise Edition, Java Micro Edition. Okay, where this core Java concepts and this JDBC are there inside the Java Standard Edition, and this servlets and JSP are there inside the Enterprise Edition. Clear? Now this is servlets. Servlets means you just observe a little bit here. JDBC, servlets, and JSP. So these three are used to develop the web applications. Right? These three are used to develop the web application. Web application means an application will be there. So many end users will be getting the service from that particular application. Right? To take google.com. So n users who are connected to the web, they will take the service from this one. So it is an application which is serving the other applications, right? So here this person will use browser, this person will use the browser, so that he will make a request and you will get the response. Similarly, this person will use his phone application, he will make a request and you will get the response. Similarly, he will make a request, he will get the response, right? So request and response is happening here. Kindly observe. Again from where? Again this browser. So browser again it is an application, right? So this application is serving for this application. Okay, this is the web application we are having, or we can take it as servlets. Let us take. Okay, we can take it as servlet. So this application is serving the requests of other applications. Okay, so this will receive the request, process that, and send the response back to the application. So this is the task of this servlet. This is the task of this servlet. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you should remember servlet is nothing but it is also a Java program which receives a request from another application, process that, and send the result back to that application. This is the task of servlet. This is what servlet we are having. Now let us understand a little bit with a layman example. Let me take one example here. Okay, so we all will go to the hotel, right? We all will go to the hotel to have a breakfast or lunch or dinner, right? Okay. Kindly respond, please. Is there anyone who didn't see the hotel?
No, sir.
Okay. Now, let us take. We are visiting for the hotel for the breakfast. So first, what we will do? First, when we enter into the hotel, what will happen?
Well,
What will happen?
Menu, sir.
Menu, right? So menu card will be displayed for us, so that it contains the list of the items, right? It contains the list of the items. So by seeing this menu card, what we will do? So then the waiter will come to us. He will ask for the order, right? We will select the items. We will select some particular items. Then we will tell for the waiter, right? So waiter, what he will do now? He will go for kitchen, right?
yeah, sir.
He will go for kitchen. Okay, he will go for kitchen. Now in this kitchen, so this order whatever we give, that is going for kitchen. In the kitchen, there will be one person, cook. He will receive this. According to this order, he will start preparing the food. Right? He will start preparing the food. Now to prepare this food, this particular person has to collect the required sources from the storeroom. Right? He has to collect the required sources from the storeroom. Yes or no? The food order you are giving, cook is received this order and he starts preparing that. To prepare this, he should collect the required items from the storeroom, right? So again he will go back and he will collect the required items from the storeroom. Now he will prepare the food, right? He will prepare the food, then he will send to the customer, right? So he will prepare a meal for us. Let me take. So here we ordered the idli. So he will prepare idli for us and he is sending, right? So this is the result. Yes or no? He is sending for the customer, right? Understanding?
Yes, sir.
Understanding, right? Sir, now you just ask me, sir, where is the concept of advanced Java here? It is all known only. First menu will become, we will see the menu, we will order the food so that it will be prepared in the kitchen. Again, we'll get the food back, right? So this is what the procedure is happening. Now, we don't know what is happening inside the kitchen. We don't know what is happening inside the kitchen. As a customer, we are sitting on a table, right? We are sitting on a table. We are sitting on a table. So we will see the menu. We will order the food. That's it. Once the food will come, I will consume that, right? But what about the background details, sir? Background details. That is, so here request is going here. The cook will receive that. He will start preparing. To prepare, he should contact his storeroom. He should get the required items from there. Then prepare. Then he will serve. Then it is ready, right? Yes or no? Now, where is the concept of Java? Or where is the concept of advanced Java here? Where is the concept of advanced Java? Just to see, the user is able to see. The user is able to see this menu card, right? The user is able to see this menu card, isn't it? Right?
Yes,
Understanding?
sir.
Okay, this is presentation, right? This is presentation. User is able to see this one. So we will prepare this particular form by the concept of JSP. Okay, means the JSP consists of the presentation logic, how this page should be displayed. Okay, similarly, out of this, another page can be seen by the user, which is that page, which is that page. Again, displaying the results, right? Displaying the results. This is also can be seen by the user, isn't it?
Yeah, sir.
Right. So this page is also JSP page, Java server page. Okay, Java server page. Now the person that is cook is responsible for receiving the order, contacting the store, again getting back the items, prepare and send the results. So this person is servlet. Okay, this person is servlet. Whereas here, one should be there. Whatever the cook orders, he should supply from here to here. So here it is JDBC, database concept, right? So this is database. Whatever the information which is required for the servlet will be supplied by JDBC. So whatever the execution logic or the business logic, execution logic or the business logic is servlet. The presentation logic means how the things should be displayed for the user, how the things should be displayed for the user or to the output device. So that we will prepare or that we will write by using the Java server pages. I hope it is clear now where this JSP will be used and where this JDBC will be used and where this servlet will be used. Right? Yes or no?
Yeah, sir.
So this is the place where the servlet will be acting. Okay. So here we can write this as a cook servlet, right? Cook servlet, and this is results dot JSP, and here it is menu dot JSP, right? Menu dot JSP. So similarly, the login page, right? Login page or sign in page, sign out page, right? All those is designed by using the JSP concept because all those are presentation logic only that has to be displayed to the user. Similarly, so we will go to one ATM, right? Let us take we will go to one ATM, right? So here the screen will be displayed, right? So the screen whatever you are able to see, so that is presentation logic. So that is done by JSP concepts. Or you take any internet banking, right? Where you will enter the username and the password, enter the login button, click on login button. Once the login button is clicked, then it will be transferred to the appropriate application. Then it will be transferred to the appropriate application. Again, this will contact for the database. It will check whether the username and the password which you entered is correct. If it is correct, then it will allow you to enter into the account. Once you enter into the account, whatever the changes or whatever the modifications you are doing, the complete thing has to be communicated with the database, and again the result should be sent back to the user. Right? This is the logic which will be happening inside the banking. Yes or no? Okay. Now I hope you understood where we will use this JSP concepts, where we will use the servlet, and where we will use the database or JDBC. Is it clear?
Yeah, sir. Clear, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so kindly observe here. So by the Java, by the basic core Java knowledge, we are able to develop the standalone applications. Standalone applications means the applications which can be executed on the one machine or a single machine or the same machine which we will develop, right? So if the application is able to execute on a single machine, that we will call it as standalone. These applications we can develop if we are having the knowledge of core Java. Then if we want to develop the web applications, that is an application will serve the another applications on the web. Application will serve the requests of another applications on the web. So that we will call it as web applications. So if we acquire the knowledge of this JDBC, servlet and the JSP, then we can write or we can develop the web applications. Okay, according to the Oracle, Java is classified into Java Standard Edition, Java Enterprise Edition, and Java Micro Edition. Right? So this JDBC and all the core Java concepts will comes under Standard Edition, and these servlets and JSP comes under Enterprise Edition. Okay. Now, so by this picture, it is clear that where the servlet will be used, where the JSP will be used, and where the JDBC will be used. Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any doubt?
No, sir. Understood, sir.
Okay. So with this, we'll conclude today's class. Uh, in the next class, we'll see what are the packages which are there in the servlet, and then the life cycle of a servlet. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.